Hello, in today's video, we're talking all things grants, and more grants. It's been a while since I brought to you a grant video because we've just been focusing so much on helping entrepreneurs and small business owners get money to make money in their business. But we don't ever want to forget about the free money that is available to entrepreneurs, small business owners, and those are for profit and nonprofits in the United States and across the globe. There are more and more grant opportunities coming on. I know. Many of you all think that because of COVID, they've all dried up, but no, you are wrong. And if you have been in tune with She Boss Talk, you know that that's wrong because there are more opportunities coming on board and bigger opportunities. You're talking about grants in the millions of dollars that are available. Never has there been a time such as this that grants have been made available to businesses like yours and mine, to both those that are just in the concept phase, just having an idea, to actually starting up so you actually have a product developed or a service that is ready to go to market, and those that are continuing to grow their business. There is money out there for you. Okay. So we all know that businesses at some point in time in their business will need capital funding for your business. But what better way to get money that you don't have to pay back or that you don't have to give up equity for, which is ownership of your company, for funding. So there's so many people and companies, including small businesses like mine, foundations and organizations that are giving out grant funds in a number of different ways. And they're developing programs like incubators and accelerators to provide you not only with the funding free money that you need, but also connecting you to experts and mentorship that is so highly needed, but all often goes underutilized. So they want to make sure that not only do you get access to cash, money for your business, but that they're going to help you turn that into more money, and they're going to help you scale your business faster. So if you are an entrepreneur, small business owner, nonprofit, this is the video for you. Welcome. I am Shante R. Roddy. This is She Boss Talk. We're in the studios. If you're new here, welcome. Let us know who you are, where you're hailing from, and what your business is in the comments. Let us know if you want to get free money for your business. Put free money in the comments if that is you. Just want to say hello. I see you all coming in. Laverne, hi. Kim, hello. Thank you for joining. Veronica, I see you. Keisha, I see you out there. Courtney, Cassandra, thank you so much for joining in. So many people contact me on a daily basis asking about funding and grant opportunities. Make sure that you are plugged in no matter where you're tuning in from. Please make sure that you are subscribed or that you're following, but that you also get engaged. You have to stay engaged and connected. Check out our page, see what's going on. Go to our community wall, go to our Facebook page so you know what is happening. Also, I would encourage you to subscribe to our email list because then you will be the first to know everything that we have going on here at She Boss Talk. So for those that are new or may not know, we are a provider of grants. So She Boss Talk has a number of different programs. So before I get into the 4 grants that I'll be highlighting today, there's thousands of them, so I can't talk about all the thousands of grants. So I try to focus on 4, and I try to bring you grants that are going to be diverse, because so many people think there's only grants for certain people or certain industries or certain types of businesses. So I'm here to show you the variation of grant opportunities across various spectrums. But I want to bring you up to date on what it is that we have going on and the progress that we're making on the grants that we are offering here at She Boss Talk, because people continue to ask us. So the first one is the I Am Black pitch competition that was held in February for Black History Month. We are in the final round of reviews. Thank you so much for everyone that submitted your pitch. Okay, so for those that are startups asking, I can't find ways to get money, or I can't find help for your business, you haven't looked at She Boss Talk, right? So applicants, whether they had a business or just an idea, had an opportunity to pitch to us for an opportunity to win up to $1,000. So we're getting ready right now to make the final selections of our winners, and then we will be making those announcements across our social media channels and our email campaigns. So if you're one of the applicants, please stay tuned and be connected. Make sure you're looking out in your email. Make sure you check your inbox and your spam folder for communications, because they always have timelines on them. We got so many entries. Amazing businesses, amazing ideas, so creative and innovative. And we can't wait to announce the winners. And then we will also host a live interview with the winners sometime in May. Also, we have our quarterly Women of Influence meetup for women in business. This is an event unlike any other. Our next one is June the 24th. You want to secure your spot. Not only do you have a chance to build your network, build relationships, turn your relationships into assets, but you have a chance to promote your business and pitch your business for a chance to win up to $500. Okay, so this is a quarterly event that includes a pitch competition, but you must be a participant in order to win. And we always have at least 10 to 12 businesses during the event that have like 60 seconds to pitch their business. So we look forward to seeing you all there and to pitch your business. This event theme is summertime social. So we're getting into the summer. We're socializing. That's one thing that many of us entrepreneurs don't do enough of, right? One of my peers was just talking about, how do I connect with people? I don't really know anybody. You got to put yourself out there. You got to go to events, whether they're online, offline, start talking to people. Show people who you are, what it is that you're about, how you help people, how is it that you're solving problems. Okay, so these things are going to help your business be a stronger business and make more money in your business. It's going to also help you get access to grants. Okay, so that is coming up, as well as and also our win grants with these live masterclass being held in our She Boss Tribe membership community on Facebook on April the 29th. So that's coming up at the end of the month on a Saturday at 10 a.m. Nothing better than a live class. So if you have not attended one of our classes and you need help applying for grants, this is the class for you. I don't host these often. I may host one more in this year, and then we put them on demand so that you can get them at whenever you want to, and you can rewatch the class on demand. But there's nothing better than being in a live class and hearing from other entrepreneurs and small business owners and getting your questions answered right there in real time from me. So you can go to www.shebosstribe.com or just go to our website, shebosstalk.com, for all of our programs, all of our events coming up, and we hope to see you there. So with that said, I'm going to get right into these grants. I wanted to share with you one of these state grants. Oftentimes I do state videos. I haven't done one in a long time, but this one came across my desk, and this one is from Illinois. Okay, so I'm going to throw out some key terms. I'm going to share it on my screen. And there are multiple grants. So know that there are grants in every state. We get that question all the time. Is there a grant in my state? I'm in Illinois. I'm in Texas. I'm in California. I'm in New York, right? I'm in Delaware. I'm in DC. The answer is yes. Okay. So we've shared many times how to get connected to grants in the state where you are. And if there's not enough of them that you're seeing, then you need to start connecting with the business leaders that are there, your community leaders that are there, and your governments that are there, and asking them for what you want. Bottom line, the funding is there. The money, they're still using COVID money. States are still using COVID money, okay? And we're in 2023. We're heading into the middle of 2023, and they're still using COVID money. There's still COVID-related grants available as well as other types of grants. So let me go to the Illinois. So even if you're not in Illinois, okay, and you know someone in Illinois, we know many people that live in Illinois. If you're watching, put Illinois in the comments. Tag someone you know. Share this video with someone you know that is a business owner in Illinois, because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money that's there. And what continues to be an issue is that business owners don't know about it because they're so focused on their business that they don't look up, they don't connect with anybody, they're not seeing these videos. So we rely on you all to share the videos with them and say, hey restaurant owner, hey hotel owner, hey artist, hey content creator, here's a grant for you. You may want to check this out and go apply. They will be so thankful for you. You don't know how much of an impact that you're making when you do things like that, just by simply sharing information. Okay. So I think this is the one. Okay. I want to make sure I'm pulling up the correct one. This is not the correct one. So give me just a second. I'm looking for the one for Illinois. Illinois. It's a big one. If I don't see it, I may come back to that one. I want to make sure. I think this is the one. Okay, let me try this one. Okay, so you all should see the screen. Don't worry if you can't read everything. I'm going to relay all of the information to you so you know everything that's going on. So anytime I talk about grants, especially at the state level, again, this is Illinois. So this is just an example that you can connect to your own state. Okay, when you hear departments of commerce and economic opportunity, okay, so you want to check with your state. So just put your state name in place of that. So there's some state agency or local agency that is an economic development or Department of Commerce, something like that. Interchange the words, Google it, connect with the organization that is there or your state representative. Okay, so this is the Illinois Department of Commerce. So we know who at the state level, what agency or department is connected to the grants. So people tell me, I don't know where to start. Who do I talk to? This is where you start, at the state level, at your state departments, right? Department of Commerce, Economic Development, okay? Seek out those terms, and in partnership with Community Development Fund by NCRC. So when you go to these websites, look at not only the application, you want to look at that and read through it, but you also want to dive deeper into who is hosting the grant. Because believe me, this is not the only opportunity that they're making available. Okay, these are the ones that are funded. Dollars that are passed, bills that are passed at the state level go to these agencies to spend. And we want them to spend it on small businesses, and that's what they're doing. Okay, so community development. You have everybody in your state has community development centers or programs. Google it and find out what are they doing. Get connected. Go to the event. Go talk to one of the directors of the on site, right? Or of the program. Visit their website, see what other programs that they have and how you can get connected and involved. Okay. Not only do they support small business, but they also utilize small business or contract with small businesses to provide service programs and services for the betterment of the community and the neighborhoods that we live in. That's where the money is at. Okay. So for this particular grants, you see that they have 3 here that they're talking about. Okay. So they have one for hotels, one for arts, and one for restaurants. So we already know there's a lot of restaurants, a lot of arts companies and hotels that were hard hit during COVID and missed out on COVID funds, or they got it and it wasn't enough. Because these are some of the hardest hit industries, especially the restaurant. Okay. So the state of Illinois is working in what? Partnership. Key term here. Remember that 2023 is the year of partnership. So just like they partner, you can partner on similar type of initiatives, right? But they're partnering with the Community Development Fund, and they have opened up applications for the B2B restaurants, B2B hotels, and B2B art, creative art grants program. So eligible existing small businesses, meaning existing. So you always want to make sure you know if you are eligible or not. So you have to be existing, not trying to start a business. Okay. Okay. So, who experienced business interruption or adverse conditions due to COVID-19 may apply. I don't know many businesses that can say that they didn't have any type of interruption or any adverse conditions. Okay. Award amounts will vary and are subject to review and adjustment pending application volume, reported losses, and take into account previous grant awards received. So general timeline is April the 5th through May the 10th. So you have that time window of time to apply. And then you have between April 5th and April 15th for ongoing application review. So they're going to be taking in apps and reviewing them during the same time, and then 5 days later after the window has closed. June to July, grantee a notification of awards and funding disbursements will go out. So this is a quick turnaround. This is a quick turnaround of funding. So you don't want to miss this deadline. If you believe that you are eligible to apply for the program, do not miss the deadline for this grant, okay? Because by the end of July, if you were selected as a winner, you will receive your notification and then you will receive your award funds. They also have FAQs. There's always frequently asked questions, and you'll often find that there are frequently asked questions available. So first go to that as you're looking at a website for the grants. Go to their FAQs, because most likely the question you have is already covered there before you try to reach out or email about whatever the grant is. So they have one for each of the areas of grant, the 3 grant types. So one for restaurant, one for the hotels, and one for creative arts. Okay, so as I scroll down a little bit more, you will see that each of these grants have their own application. And it's telling you the deadline, okay? And the deadline, the date, and the time. Pay attention to the date and the time. I've seen people miss the grant because they waited to the deadline and didn't know what the time cutoff was, and they missed it. Either they were in process or they got cut off, or they were just too late and the grant was closed. Pay attention to the time cutoff. Don't wait to the last minute, please. So they have the guidelines and apply now. So it will bring you a drop down. So like the first one for creative recovery grant, it says arts program review. So this is back to business. Creative recovery grant makes available $50 million in recovery grants to businesses in the arts and creative sector. In the state of Illinois that experienced financial hardship due to COVID-19, the program will provide grants ranging from $5,000 to $250,000 to concert, theater venues, performing and presenting arts organizations, art education organizations, museums, and cultural heritage organizations in Illinois. Okay, so if that's you or someone you know, please make yourself be known, tag them, share this share this with them. Okay, next is restaurants. So we know many restaurants have been hard hit. Okay, so this makes available 50 million, in recovery grant funding for restaurants in the state of Illinois that experience extended closures and other financial hardships due to COVID pandemic. Okay, the program will provide grants in range of $5,000 to $50,000 to restaurants with 50 or fewer employees, and is designed to support businesses that have not yet received substantial relief from other state or local grant programs. Okay. And then the third one is hotel jobs recovery grant. So this makes available $75 million in recovery grants to hotels and lodging businesses in the state of Illinois, which were greatly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The program applicant through the program, applicants are eligible to receive grant funding up to $1,500 per hotel room in the establishment. Not per business, $1,500 per hotel room in the establishment, okay? And they also have frequently asked questions. So that is the end of the website. Again, if you believe that you are eligible for this, come check it out, read through it again, read through the FAQs and go ahead and apply. Share this with someone you know that has a business in these categories. This is a lot of money, okay? So I said 50,000, but it depends on the category, right? So I believe the creative arts get up to $250,000, and then the hotels is 1,500 per bed. So just multiply that by the number of beds that you have, and that would tell you how much you would qualify for. Okay, so this is huge. Again, this is the Illinois Back to Business grants for hotels, arts organizations, and restaurants. Go apply today. Don't hesitate. Don't delay on these programs. If you know there's funding that you need for your business, it's so important to get it in. Okay, so they are already starting to review. I see you all out there. If you have any questions, let me know. I see you all out there. Yes, we want free money for our business. It's still available. This is proof right here that it's still available. Okay, so let's go to our next grant. That's one of many state grants. I can never talk about all the state grants. There's so many of them. Okay, they may be for your entire state. It may be for particular counties in your state. They're in different cycles. I've seen even on Ohio, there hasn't been like a major state funding, but what I find is they're different counties or different cities are still rolling out grant programs, and then organizations and associations within your state or within your county or locality are also giving out grants, right? So it's not always at the government level that they're giving out grants. So just know that, okay? So the next one is the Finimpact Grant. This is a really good one. So I said I want to bring diverse ones. I gave you the one for Illinois. So we know that this is a really big challenge for women in business. Equity and getting access to funding. Okay, if you know what I'm talking about, put a 1 in the comments. If you are a woman entrepreneur and you know the impacts of not being able to have access to funding, put a 1 in the comments. So embracing equity. This is Finimpact Women's Empowerment Business Grant, up to $10,000 in funding. And this organization or company is a free service that offers entrepreneurs, business owners, and the owners the quickest and smoothest access to reliable route of financing. So they're telling you about who they are, and then they go to the grant. So when you come on here, make sure you are going to the right place, okay? Because they also have funding. They have other programs. Look at other things that they do. There may be something else you are eligible for, can participate in. That is very important. So it's telling you as we scroll down how to apply for this grant. So to be considered for this Women's Empowerment Grant, you and your business must meet the following eligibility. So the first thing is meeting the eligibility. This would tell you if you should apply or not, if it's worth your time to apply. If you're eligible, it's worth your time, okay? So complete the application form. Following the submission of the form, an email containing a specific voting link will be sent to you, and the form can be found here. So it's hyperlinked on the page. Number 2, share on socials. Okay, so share on your social media networks. Share what your business does, a challenge you faced and overcame, and the voting link will be sent to you by email. Step 3, ask your social networks to vote. Ask your friends and everyone on your social networks to take part in the voting process by clicking the link that is posted. Okay, more and more, I'm seeing a lot of grants and challenges like this where it's a voting process. So whether they open it for public vote at the beginning, at the middle, or at the end, I'm seeing this a lot. So you have to be, no matter what it is, whether you're sharing in a grant application or you're pitching or you're sharing on social media, they want you to show up. They want to hear your story. So you have to be able and willing to confidently talk about your business and also talk about your challenges. They want to hear about it. So no, if a grant is trying to empower you, they're trying to strengthen you, right? They're trying to bring you up, uplift you to a better place in your business. So they want to hear what is it about your business, and then tell your story. Stories have an impact. Stories are powerful. Okay. And so they want to hear it. And then again, to ask your social media to vote on you. So I see these a lot. My peers share them with me. And when you see people sharing these types of things, go vote. It takes literally 2 seconds to support someone in voting for them for something that they've been nominated in or for or they've applied for. Like, let's help celebrate and uplift our fellow entrepreneurs and business owners. I mean, it doesn't even take much effort. This is something we want others to do for us. But sometimes, I don't understand that it's such a challenge for people to do it for others. So if we do more and more of this, we all win, right? Let's support each other in wins that we're making. Okay. So why apply? So the top 3 most voted applicants will receive a portion of Finimpact Empowerment Grant. So you will have a first place winner of 10,000, a second place winner of 5,000, and third place winner of $2,500. And you will see here is the application form when you put your name, your email, and your phone. Now, I just spoke about this in my video. So if you didn't see my video with Jerry Telliver on the first steps to securing grant funds, go click on the video tab on YouTube or Facebook and go watch that video. Okay. I tell people very simple things that they don't pay attention to. They overlook. They think it's something super huge while they didn't get a grant. And it could be simple things like your email, you or filling out the application and you didn't fill it out. There was a typo in your email. So now they have an email that doesn't work. So it doesn't matter what they send you, you're not going to get it, right? Or a non-workable phone number. So even if they tried to reach out to you, follow up and tell you you had an incorrect email, then they can't even reach you by phone, right? Or you change your email, or you don't keep it up to date, or it's full, or you don't check it, you don't read it. All of those things can take you out of the running when you could have won the grant. Okay. Links to your social media across the board. Social media is big. It's important. It's asked from every grantor that I've ever applied for, that I've seen in all of our applications, because they want to know that your business, your brand has a social media presence, and that you're just not some fly by night business applying for their grant. You're going to put your business name. You're going to talk about your business, and it's telling you exactly what they want, and it's saying how many character max it must be. So it's giving you guidelines here to guide you again in filling out the application form correctly. How are you utilizing the grant? If you win for $10,000, how would you utilize it? If you got the 5,000, how you would utilize it? And then you have these agreement statements, and then you submit. So it is a really simple application. You don't need a grant writer for this. Okay. So I must say that, because people ask me all the time, how do I need a grant writer? No, not for this, not for a grant application that literally takes you 10 minutes to fill out. Right. But what you do need are tools. So we offer again our win grant with these masterclass. We have we have our winning grants application cheat sheet that has helped thousands of business owners get grants. Okay, so use the resources that are available to you, because sometimes people are not, they're not good with writing statements. They never done it before. Maybe this is your first time doing it, and so all of these things will help you. Know that once you win the grant, there's other verification documents that most likely you will need to submit to verify your business, and so that they can also give you the funds. Okay. And so if you scroll down, there's more information here about the voting, the judging, tips from the judges. So they even give you tips here. Your identity, it says, build an authentic and persuasive social campaign. Your post should give us a really good look at your identity, not only what your business does, but also your business culture and your social outlook, what you believe in. So what motivates you, and what principles you care about and try to affect, how the money will help your business. So provide specific details on how your money will be spent, including facts, figures, and numbers. Use photo or video. Show us your business in a video or pictures. Keep in mind that it doesn't have to be professional. You can do that with your phone, okay? So again, I love the fact that they're telling you about the judging. So they're giving you critical information to help you submit a successful application that will increase your chances of being one of the winners. Okay. And then they have more and more information down here about what the application requirements are. So, woman run or woman owned impact driven business, at least one of the business founders must be a woman, or a woman or multiple women must be a large shareholder or founder equity, not total equity, in the business, or own a share at least equal to that of their male co-founder, or own a share at least equal to that of her or their male co-founders. The business has fewer than 99 employees. So it says sole proprietors or individual owned LLCs are considered employees. I've talked about that before. Some don't include them, some do. So if you're a sole proprietor, you can apply for this grant. The applicant must fill one of the main leadership positions as CEO, COO, or CTO, general manager, managing director of the business. The applicant must be at least 18 years of age by or on the date of the deadline application, April 30th. The application must be an American citizen, and the applicant must have a good command of the English language in both verbal and written. Okay. So I will let you read through the rest of this because it's a long list, just recapping what I've already discussed on this particular one. But again, this is Finimpact. This is a grant for women own businesses. So again, this is up to $10,000. Can you use $10,000 for your business? $5,000, $2,500? If the answer is yes, shoot your shot, right? So you have a chance if you shoot your shot. If you don't apply, you don't have a chance to win at all. Okay. So know that all of these grants that you may be saying to yourself, I can't get it, I'm not going to win. Somebody else is winning. The person that said that they can is the one that's winning it. Okay. So all of these grants always have a winner. Why can't it be you? There's no reason why it cannot be you. It can. If it can be me, if it can be any of my peers, it can be you. Okay. So that's Finimpact Grant. There's two more that I'm going to share with you all today. So let me find the next one. This is a really good one. So this is another one. Let me make sure it's sharing on the screen. This is from Shea Moisture. How many of you all know about Shea Moisture? Okay. It is a well-known beauty care company. And I think they started launching grants real early in 2020. So if you have a beauty business, put beauty in the comments. If you know someone, a woman, a Black woman that is in the beauty industry, that's a creative, maybe has a salon or a beauty business, this is the grant for you. This is the grant for them. Okay. So let me go here. I'm going to scroll down. So this is what the website looked like. I'm taking you directly to Shea Moisture's website because, again, it's so important to see understand who the grantor is. What are they about? What do they care about? What are they doing? What programs do they have? This, believe it or not, this is not their only program that you can apply for. So find out what their programs are and when they are in cycle so that you can notate them. And when they're in cycle, when they're open up, you can apply for them. Okay. So this is their blueprint. I love this website, right? I'm just scrolling down and they're talking about their blueprint program here. Okay. When it comes to beauty, it's always been us. From pioneering self-made millionaires to the visionaries of today, ingenuity is in our DNA. We are our own blueprint. Generation to generation, Black women have pushed the boundaries of what beauty is and what beauty can be. We are artists, architects, influencers, innovators who can create from our desire to celebrate ourselves on our terms. From the art form that is Black hair to our melanin that is a canvas for self-expression. You are the blueprint, okay? And it's talking about some of their features here. Their featured talent. We see Tina Lawson, who is Beyonce Knowles' mother, who is in the creative industry, designer and entrepreneur. So check these people out, and I would actually highly recommend, if you're in the beauty industry, to be connecting with them. Definitely, you can connect with them definitely on LinkedIn and Instagram. And then they talk more about the Blueprint Grant. So Blueprint celebrates the undeniable influence of Black women in the industry. To continue to celebrate, we created a grant and mentorship program to help uplift the next generation of trailblazers. This program will provide support and guidance to inspiring entrepreneurs, founders, and creators who are forging their own unique paths. As She Moisture, we are committed to creating a space where influence and expertise of Black women beauty culture can thrive. We hope you join in the celebration. So this is the button here where you will click to submit your application. This is another simple application. I believe this application is 7 minutes. I'm not going to click on the apply button because it's going to take me to another page, but it is a type form. That is the application. It's in a type form, and it takes 7 minutes to fill out. Now, this grant, I believe they're giving away up to $10,000 for this grant. 4 grants of $10,000 they're giving for this grant. So if you are a Black-owned Black woman in the beauty industry, this is the grant that you want to apply for. Okay, so this is simple enough. It takes 7 minutes. You can do this after. Continue watching this video, and after this video, go apply to shoot your shot for this grant. Again, they will be giving out 4 grants of $10,000. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing this grant, and then I'm going to talk about one of our last grants here. Give me a second. And this one is for nonprofit organizations, because I still get a lot of questions about nonprofits. Nonprofits there have always been grants for nonprofit organizations. There have not always been grants, and definitely not at this level, for for-profit businesses. So give me just a second here. I had it up here. I think this is it. Here we go. Let me just make sure that you see it on the screen. Okay. So this is another grant. Now, all of these grants that I'm referencing, the links are directly in the description, in the caption of this video. So where you see the words, they are there. And I would drop them in the comments after the program. If there's more grants, if you would like to apply for more grants, you can get access to our grant list. It is a subscription-based grant list for $10 a month, up-to-date grants, hundreds of grants that you can apply for. And then we send email reminders, tips on how to better apply and win grants. And many people are on our list or subscribe to our list that are having amazing success with it. So if you need help or access to the list, it's there in the comments, okay? It's in the description for you. So let's talk about this one really quickly. So this is for nonprofits. Okay, wait a minute. Put the wrong. Give me just a second. Let me try this again. This is for nonprofit organizations. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is the Foundation for Financial Planning. The Foundation for Financial Planning is giving out grants. Now, these grants are up to $40,000. They're providing grants to a range of community-based and national nonprofit organizations whose programs reach underserved families with free quality financial advice from certified financial planner professionals. Now, I know a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners that are financial experts and have programs such as these. They are certified and they help people with financial success. So if you are one or a nonprofit organization, or you know one that may qualify for this, again, tag them or share this with them in the comments, because they're going to give you funding so that you can provide more of these programs to provide financial literacy. So we seek to fund programs that are scalable, replicable, sustainable, focusing much of our grant making on areas where we believe we can have greatest impact, including programs of military and veterans, programs for people with cancer, and activating volunteers in partnership with our national partners, the Financial Planning Association. These grant awards to chapters of financial planning organizations, such as the Financial Planning Association and the National Association of Personal Financial Advisors, that seek to help underserved members of the community through one-on-one pro bono services. Okay, so they have awarded more than $9.2 million in grants across 38 states in the United States, reaching over 770,000 people. That's a lot of reach. So know that when they're giving out these grants, they want the grants to reach many, 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 many people. So they're giving it to you. They're entrusting it with you to get it to the people, to help forward their mission. That's why they're giving you the money, free money, to be able to do this. Okay. And so then it's going down to tell you how to apply. So it's giving you information on how to apply to learn more. And you're clicking here, I am a nonprofit, or you can learn more and tell them that you're a financial planning organization. Okay. And then current grantees. It's always good to take a look at the current grantees or previous award winners, right? Because you can gain some helpful information, right? And these are even more people that you can connect with. Remember, relationships is your greatest asset. Link up with these people that have won the grants before. Okay. So they go on to say there's more grants down here that they list out. Okay. They're just making it clear that they give grants to individuals and not nonprofit organizations. But I always recommend, again, find out more about the organization, what their mission is. Make sure that you're aligned. Again, there may be other programs or other ways that you can work together, take advantage of opportunities, be maybe even able to partner with them. You might even be able to get them to sponsor an event or program that you're working on. So look beyond just, okay, this is one grant, but how does this align with my mission and what I'm doing in my company or my organization, and how might we be able to work together? So that's what we do all of the time. So then that way your opportunity is not just one opportunity, is many more opportunities that you can explore with any given organization or company. So again, they give out up to $40,000. They did not indicate any close date. So what I'm assuming is that this grant is one of those that are on a rolling basis. Okay, so there's some that they keep their applications open and they announce awardees on a rolling basis. They don't close them out. And then other ones have cycles, which they have a time where they open and the time when they're closed. Okay, so always pay attention to that. At any time, if a grant is closed, if their grant cycle has closed, if you know the grant cycle, maybe it may be a grant that they give out every month. It may be a grant they give out every quarter. It may be one that they give out is every year or twice a year. So it's for you to find out what the cycle is and get it on your calendar. More than 90% of all grants are recurring grants, meaning they're not just a one-time, one and done grant. Like many programs have been developed since COVID, and many more are continuing to roll out. They're getting partners. You see, a lot of these have partnerships. That goes to show you the power of partnering. When two organizations, two companies, two people get together, they have the same goal. So that should be encouragement for you to do the same thing, right? So that's what we do. Why not other small businesses come together and start a grant fund and give out grants so you can focus on whatever you want to focus on? For the men out there that often talk about how, there's they only see grants, most of the grants going to women, but that's false. There's a lot of grants going to women, but there's a lot of grants that go to men, right? It goes to small businesses, period, no matter if you're a man or a woman. But say you want more grants from men, why not get together and partner? Go partner with some organizations. Say, hey, look, we want to partner with you. We want to be able to offer, grants to men, right? Or maybe you want to offer grants to ex-felons that started businesses, or veterans. I mean, there's no limit. Okay. So there are these type of grants that are out there, but you can create some of your own as well. The last program that I'm going to talk about, since I did mention COVID relief again, so there are still companies that are dealing with the effects of COVID, right? More than others. There's just certain industries, like I would say again, restaurants that missed out on the restaurant revitalization grant, that many of them, they actually won it, and it was retracted because of litigation, because of lawsuits. And they never can circle back around to extend it or to reopen it and give those restaurants the grants that would have saved their business or would have put them in a better position than they are today. But it just didn't happen. So other individuals, states, other programs can launch to help restaurants. So there, every industry, different categories of grants are available for you to take advantage of. Now, at the federal level, one of the biggest program, and the last remaining one, is the Employee Retention Tax Credit. Okay. This is the last remaining program. And for many of you all, there's still millions of you all out there that are employers. So many, you have W-2 employees, or you have them in 2020 and 2021. And you do not know that this program is available for you. And it is. Okay. So if you were impacted by COVID, your business, and it's not just a revenue reduction, you don't have to have a revenue deduction. You can qualify in other ways as well. But you can get up to $26,000 per employee. Just calculate that, per employee. And you could have gotten PPP. Okay. So in the beginning, you couldn't have received PPP and gotten this as well. This program launched at the same time as PPP and EIDL. But very few people know about it. It was so complex. Okay. And we already know that business owners were just dropping out, giving up if the programs were too complex. If they didn't understand it, didn't know how to navigate it, if it was too stressful for them, and they didn't care how much money it would, they just gave up on the process. Okay. So we have been out here pounding the pavement, educating, spreading awareness across the country regarding this program. It is a real program. There's money due back to you for you keeping people employed on payroll and paying payroll taxes. So they're giving you taxes back. So this is a tax credit. It is not a grant. You may say it's grant light, but for anybody that's saying it's a grant out there, it's not. So some may say that to deceive you. So make sure you're working with the right professionals, and you need to be working with a professional to properly claim your tax credit. But here's the thing. There's a deadline. I said the other day, every opportunity has an expiration date. And just like PPP, all those people I helped, but there were so many people that because they waited to the last minute, or they heard about the program at the last minute, they didn't get it. Both PPP and EIDL and other programs. I'm here to tell you that the date that is coming close to expire on you getting your 2020 tax credit, April 15th of 2024 is your deadline date. Don't wait to the deadline. It's already June 2023. So we can help you. Shoot us an email at ercsupport@shebosstalk.com. If you know a business with employees and you think they may qualify, have them reach out to us. Tag them in the comments. Like, seriously. Okay? Because so many people that come to us, no one has told them about it, or they think it's a scam. Okay? And so my team are very knowledgeable, and we reassure them. You can go look this up on the IRS website, and don't stop at the first page of the website when you bring it up, because then you'll think the program is closed. the program is closed, meaning they're not extending the credit to 2022 and 2023. It is applicable to 2020 and 2021. The deadline for 2021 is April the 15th of 2025. Don't wait to the deadline. The thing is that you need to get your information in, file your claim, because the IRS, you know, it's a manual process that they're going through. Okay, they have so many things that's going on, underfunded, understaffed. It's going to take them a while. So it may take 6 months to a year for you to actually receive the money. Okay, so they're going to send you a check, but just consider it as a bonus. Consider it as a bonus, whether it's $5,000, an extra $5,000, or $20,000, or $100,000 or more, just depending on your business. Okay, so it's not a one shoe fits all. It's every business is different. Every business's payroll is different. What they paid in payroll taxes, how many employees, and the time, and whether they were part-time or full-time. That's why you need experts. So make sure we're going to make sure that you submit all your proper documentation. So our team of experts can evaluate and make an analysis on your information, and then tell you how much indeed you qualify for. And we get you the maximum possible, okay, legally and within compliance, okay? So this is money that's due back to you. Why not get it? It's not a loan. So, you know, I come out here and say this because there's always so much misinformation out there. There's so much misinformation out there. So make sure you're talking to someone that is knowledgeable, that understands the program. Like, I've been familiar with this program since the COVID relief programs came out in March of 2020. And I've been helping companies get this tax credit since 2021. And we've already helped companies claim over $13 million in tax credits. $13 million is a lot. It seems like a lot, but it's not a lot compared to the billions that's available for small businesses, right? Think about those businesses that may have 10 employees or 20 employees, right? So you could, for 2020, you need to have a maximum of 100 employees, a maximum of 100 employees. For 2021, there's a maximum of 500 employees. For 2021, a maximum of 100 W-2 employees. There's a full-time. There's no cap on part-time employees for either 2020 or 2021 tax credit. Okay. The other big thing that I want to make you aware of is for startup, the startup recovery, the special startup recovery credit that you may be eligible for those that did not qualify because your business was too new, right? So you may qualify for the startup recovery credit if you were in business on or after February 15th of 2020. On or after February 15th of 2020, and your annual revenues are under 1 million. Under 1 million. This can be huge for a startup business that didn't get PPP, didn't qualify for EIDL, didn't qualify for the Shutter Venue Operators Grant, didn't qualify for the Restaurant Revitalization Grant. Okay. But the time is ticking on this grant. We don't have any clue that they're going to extend it. I highly doubt that they will. But I can't guarantee that. We know what the deadline dates are right now. So the deadline for you to claim your 2020 credit is soon approaching, April 15th of 2024. Don't miss that deadline. Okay. So my team and I can help you. The information is in the description. We will drop it in the comments as well. I see you all out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just checking to see if you all have any questions. Self-contractors, no, it's not. Grants are not just for businesses with employees. This particular program is. There's several grants. All of our grants, we have like 5 grant programs. Just us at She Boss Talk. Have you applied for any of our grants? None of them require you have an employee. None of them. None of them. We have 3 pitch competitions. And all 3, you don't even have to have started. It's not required that you have started your business yet. Do you have an idea, and do you have a plan? And can you articulate it? Can you talk about it? Can you write about it? And can you get it on video, right? It just depends on what the program is. There are programs out here, but if you're not paying attention, if you're not staying connected and engaged, you're going to miss it every time. That happens all the time. People ask, "Oh, what about it?" And I said, "Well, it was open, but it closed." So they come around every year. Okay. So with anything, stay connected, get involved, talk with people, build up your network. That's how you find out about more and more programs and opportunities that are out here. Your network is your net worth. That is true. Right? So we're part of your network. Leverage us, right? To help your business succeed and scale faster and make more money in your business and make a greater impact. That's why we're here. And we're just bringing more and more programs on board for business owners, especially women in business. So if you haven't visited our website, go visit our website, check us out, see what other programs we have going on. I mean, we are well beyond COVID relief. Like, we're about making an impact and making money in the business, and then going after contracts, $1 million contracts and $1 million grants, and having projects together and collaborating with other businesses like you. We do it all the time. So it's in your best interest to get connected, right? Who's in your circle matters. Who you're connected to really, really, really matters. And we're getting connected to more and more partners to bring you all more and more benefits. So it is in your best interest to stay connected to us. We will continue to bring you more as we learn more about grants, more about funding, more about marketing, but more about making more money in your business. That is the theme for this year, financial freedom. That's why we brought you on this video, because every business needs funding. And what better way to get funding than free money, right? To help us build wealth in our business. It's free money, right? But we are here to help you make more money in your business, because a grantor, if they're going to give you money, they want you to be making money. So it's like, okay, it's game time. Let's make this money. Okay. So tune in for more. I'll be back next week, I believe on a Tuesday, with another great video. Continue to be the boss with Amplify Impact, and have a wonderful day.